Guy down here? Oh yeah, we're ready. We're gonna start with Castine. Easy.
All over it. There you go. Come on, Ray. Start doing this one.
Alright, Cass, we'll just talk about last night's win or lose game and then how you guys are getting prepared for your next game against Middle Tennessee.
Okay. Last night's one was really good for us. We played really well. Obviously, you can see that the scoring distribution was pretty well around the team, so a lot of us have a lot of confidence going into this game. Middle Tennessee is a great team. They have a great player in Ebony Rose. She's right here from Lexington, so she's always played really hard against us. So I know it's going to be a great matchup for us, and they're a great team, and we're excited to go down there and play them.
What do you remember about some past matchups with MTSU and maybe specifically going there? What makes that a challenge?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a senior. I played there twice. I haven't won there yet, so this is definitely a game that I'm excited to play and really go down there with a lot of intention of winning this game. With former Coach Insel being here, it was always a really high competitive atmosphere, so I'm expecting that again just from the relationship that Coach Mitchell has with Coach Insel down there. So just going with a lot of fire, a lot of confidence from the production that we've had offensively and making it a good road trip.
And back to last night a little bit, you guys are averaging like 103 points a game in the last 4 games. Is this the fastest team that you played on end-to-end, maybe on offense?
I think we've always had the same type of athletic caliber teams. I think our offense is a lot different this year, where that's something that we're looking for more. We don't have a lot of offensive sets. We're really relying on our athleticism and pushing the ball and a lot of fast pace up and down. I think last year we got in a situation where we were slowing the ball down a lot more. So I think with that new offense that we have in and being focused on what we're trying to accomplish has helped us a lot this year.
What have you seen from your 2 point guards and adjusting to sharing that position?
I think it's great. I mean, it's hard having one point guard really play for 40 minutes or even 35 minutes. So having both of them come in, kind of split time. Both of them are very dynamic point guards, very quick, very smart. They make a lot of great plays on the floor for everybody else. So having them come in and not have a drop down in level is really good for us.
How important are road trips like this one in the preseason and preparing for what's ahead for the SEC?
I think it's going to be really good for us, especially in the next week and a half where we have Louisville coming up, which is a great team. This MTSU team is really dynamic. They always go to the NCAA tournament. So it's always a great opportunity for us as long as we use it how we should. Thank you.
Slacks got a game?
Derek, it seems like that would maybe remember to get the class ones out.
Greg was nervous.
I was gonna bring them out.
I got 96.
I remember I was ready. 18, I was working with him. This is how they were 18. And he had the ball, the glass ball.
I remember after we won, they're not actual TVs, New Orleans. It was really weird. After the game, you go to this separate hotel and there's bathrobe and you go to the glass ball and you're like in the areas by yourself. And I've never seen anyone so terrible.
Oh my gosh.
And they're thinking over
There you go. Nice.
There is something like this.
Then it gets
Not finding, like, when you get ready to pick it up, you're like, is it gonna be heavy, is it gonna be light?
Yeah.
We did it for about 2 months. We had a big one and then we had 2 small ones on the side, so we were much. Occasionally,
I've got a nice place in my
now it is.
And 19 includes the case. I just steal that from back there. Fancy after we go back to that's right, I remember really keep thinking.
George Mason, I went into the streets, you know?
I mean, the only reason I would go is when I was here. State record kind of night tonight.
You have a state record, and you're still losing by 30 points.
He throws it. They throw it better than Clark.
5 first people. Burning out, Mason? No.
Literally take this song out.
You're so low. It always just like a quick clip. Yeah. You just said something stupid. We're here on the streets of LA. Talking to Thank you.
How's it going?
Hey, Coach, we'll just start with you to talk about our next game at Middle Tennessee on Sunday.
Well, it's, I think, clearly the most gifted team we've played to date. And Middle Tennessee has some really, really good players, and you know that they're going to be well coached. Coach Rick Insell is one of the best coaches in the country, and certainly one of the great coaches in women's basketball right now. So they'll be well prepared, they'll be talented, and the environment will be hostile with, I'm sure, a great crowd at Middle Tennessee. So tough place to play, difficult place to win, and we will have to prepare well to make certain we're ready to go down and earn a victory.
You mentioned last night having a couple shorter practices with a little bit less time to prepare. What do you focus on knowing what kind of challenge you have coming on Sunday?
Yeah, so today is just really all about preparation for Middle Tennessee, and so you just cut down on some of the fundamental blocks that we have in practice, and we just try to get right into game preparation. And so we'll try to give the players a good plan for what we expect to see from Middle Tennessee, and so a lot of game prep today.
How important is this as maybe a chance to prepare for what's ahead, because it's maybe the closest thing you'll face to what's coming in the SEC with the short turnaround type on Sunday?
Yeah, it's a good test there with it's like a normal SEC game week. It's a Thursday night game and then a Sunday afternoon game. So I think it's a lot of good opportunity there to have this team show them what the routine's like for an SEC weekend. So there's some benefit there.
You're obviously familiar with MTSU, down the road, and you've seen them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a conference game because you've seen them so many times
Yeah.
every year. How much prep do you really have to do in terms of game tape and kind of know what you're up against almost?
Well, as far as what Middle Tennessee does is that I think they are, staying true to what their principles are and what's made them successful over the years. So, from a real broad sense, you do kind of know what they like to do, but each team's different. Our team's different, their team's different. They certainly have some very talented newcomers. I think Ebony Rowe, you mentioned her, I think she's better than she's ever been. So you still have to look at this game, this team. You can't go totally by history. You can learn by history and have some knowledge of what you can expect down there. But watching them play this year and getting a feel for their team this year is very important. And I just think they have some really high-level players that are very aggressive. I think it's one of the strongest teams I've seen them have. They have some really, really strong players. So we'll have to be ready. We'll have to play really, really well to earn a victory.
Matthew, what specifically about Ebony makes her so effective?
Well, what I love about Ebony is that she's just gotten so much better. If you think about where she was as a junior and senior in high school, and I watched her a bunch, and to see where she's evolved to today is just a really versatile, well-rounded player. I was watching her. She struggled with free throws early in her career, and now you see her making free throws. And so that just tells you she's a kind of player that got better every year. Coach Insell did a great job of having her in an environment where she could develop, and she's just a great college basketball player, and think the world of her. Great family, great people, and I'm glad to see her have the success she's had. I just going to try hard for her not to have any success on Sunday, but that's hard to do with a good player like that.
Steve mentioned wanting to go down there and get a win, having lost there before. How much do you look to veterans to sort of set the tone for what you need?
Well, look to the veterans a lot to set the tone in every game, and Castine Evans, boy, you talked to a good one there as far as being able to know what we need to do mentally to prepare. She's doing such a great job of that day in and day out at practice and games, whatever it may be. So feel good that we have some veteran leadership right now, and I think that it's always helpful when you have some experience to try to get yourself ready, and then you also can help others get ready to play because some of the younger players haven't been in that environment. And it will be loud and it will be tough, but that's good for this team. We responded well on the road 2 times already, so I'm glad that we had that experience under our belt too.
Smart said something I thought was really interesting last night. She said that Castine in the locker room often writes things on the board that she wants to see improved first and second half. Have you ever had a player who's done that before? Is that
Well, I, earlier in my career here, one thing that I wanted to improve on is getting more focused at halftime and having productive halftime meetings, and having some type of focus, and then giving the players some type of ownership in that as well. Because the coaches, we would always huddle together and talk about the half. So we just wanted to make sure that no matter if you're up or down or where you are, you'll have some positive points and some points for improvement in the second half. And so that gives the players more of a focus while we're trying to get our thoughts collected. That gets them thinking, and it's been really good to see that evolve to what the coaches are talking about. Then we walk in, and what the players have written down this year has really matched up well, which tells you the players are in tune with what we need to be doing to be successful. So it was just something that we came up with 3 or 4 years ago to try to have more productive halftime meetings.
Anything else for Coach?
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.